falei pra você que a gente teria conteúdos exclusivos de Matrix Resurrections aqui no Warner Play, não falei? Então, olha só, agora a gente vai escutar a Lana Wachowski falando sobre alguns detalhes. Ela é a diretora de Matrix Resurrection. Ela vai contar alguns detalhes que só ela sabe do filme. Bora lá? E se você curte Matrix, ó, clica aqui no inscreva-se e se inscreva agora no Warner Play, porque a gente vai ter outros conteúdos exclusivos por aqui ainda.
Was a real breakthrough for me artistically, and then Sense8 was probably the most autobiographical thing that is really me that I've made, and I wanted this to bring that same heart to the trilogy, that the trilogy is a really beautiful love and the struggle of human beings and the meaning of our lives is all in there, and I was struggling with it all when I was young. But I wanted this older self, this older heart, to be a part of the Matrix trilogy. That's one of the reasons I wanted to go back. I think about things like aesthetically, Bullet Time was this desire to decouple time and space in cinema because they're so linked. And I was trying to look for a freedom that didn't exist for this character, and that character is trying to, get free of the system of control that is also true for cameras and movement in space. And I was like, I just want to move a camera in a way that's faster than a camera can travel in our thus learned aesthetic minds. And this is why we both wanted to come back, because the Matrix changed our lives. Making the Matrix was a life-changing experience, and it taught us something really profound about making art. Making art is transformational. If you bring your heart and everything in it, it changes you. It was beautiful to watch Keanu as this older. He's the perfect age to do this right now, just like we're the perfect age. Everything about it seems to be just in focus in a way, and he's at this cusp age where if he was too much older it wouldn't be possible, and if he was too much younger it wouldn't have as much weight and resonance. And you see Carrie and Keanu reflecting that in this way that is only possible because of the time that has passed and the way that you can feel temporality and mortality in that passing time. You knew who you were, and you knew who you were as an artist, and there were actual shots that I said, okay, I kind of have an idea of what that shot was. I'm not going to go watch the trilogy, I just kind of know what the shot is, and I'm going to kind of do that shot again in a way that tells you that I'm doing that shot again, but I literally can't make it the way I made it before. I mean, it's like a cliche, you can't step in the stream or whatever, million cliches about it, but you can see how different I am as like a person, as an artist in every frame. It's like crazy how different it is. Even though I'm kind of trying to do things that are, I wouldn't say nostalgic, but are about the creation of this piece of art from my past again. It's like I'm purposefully doing it again to say something about the way that we do things again and again and again in our lives.
And to mark the difference.
And to mark the difference of how the againness is never again. This is what also we discovered on Cloud Atlas, and then we all discovered more on Sense8, that the way that we work is not broken into these compartmentalized sections of filmmaking. That it used to be very compartmentalized, like you did the prep and you did the shoot and you did the second unit shoot, and the first unit and the second unit almost never, they don't even interact. They're like over there, and then you assemble it and the cut, and then you start to do music, and then you start to do something, you know, and it's all this like, and the way that we work now, especially bringing music all in the beginning, is just like a constant folding. It's like how you make a great croissant. It's just like you just keep layering butter in. And the music had a great, shiny, you know, Don Davis' score, which is so beautifully, such a beautiful layer on the sort of precision of the movie, and maybe what I'm looking for is more messiness. What we keep saying is like more humanness, more messiness, and that's kind of what we started groping towards, like away from the precision of it and more into something that is, I would say, that it has a complexity. My art all comes from this emotional place, and I think about things intellectually, but it's all led by this emotion, this desire to say something about my heart to other people's hearts, and that became more and more clear through my career. I have tried to bring more of my life into my art and my art into my life. I really try to bring them together. And what's great to be here is that The Matrix sort of brought us all together in a way.
E aí, gostou do conteúdo exclusivo? Tem mais ainda, viu? Se inscreva para não perder nada e ficar sabendo quando a gente postar o outro conteúdo por aqui. Ó, eu fico por aqui agora e a gente se encontra então no próximo vídeo aqui no Warner Play. Beleza? Um abraço, até mais, tchau! E aí, gostou do vídeo? Então se inscreva no Warner Play clicando aqui e a gente deixou outras 2 sugestões de vídeo para você.